Let us talk about blogging in the year 2023. Hey, my name is Anshul and I have been writing tech blogs since the year 2017. And as my niche is tech blog, it doesn't mean that this caters to the technology people only, but this is for everyone who wants to pursue their career or who wants to start their career in technology blog or any other blog in the year 2023. So without wasting any time, let me start with the first tool which I want to share with you. If you are writing or if you are starting to write some content online for your viewers to see in 2023, let me start with the first tool, which is Grammarly. Now Grammarly is something which I have been using since 2017 as well, and it has helped me to improve my English really well. Now when I say really, it is a bad thing to say, because really is an extra word that should be avoided from your content, and this is what I know from Grammarly. Right now, Grammarly can be boring when you start to write blogs over there, but once you start building over a niche, or when you start to build over the content which you are writing, it will really help you excel in the articles. A lot of things that Grammarly help is with to maintain the number of keywords that your article should have. So a lot of articles are ranked separately. For example, if an article has less than 500 keywords, it might be a blog. But if it has not actually 500, if it has above 1000 or 1500 words, then it might actually be published as an article. And these are some little things that Google analyzes while writing your article over the web. So how do I know that? I know it because of Grammarly. Another thing is that Grammarly helps us to prevent plagiarism, and it helps us to calculate on the scores, like how readable your content is, how is your content while dictating, what is the e-score on your article, what are the number of words on your article, is this article being evaluated under any kind of plagiarism or no. So all those things are some of the things that really matter. Grammarly is not just about correcting your grammatical mistakes, it is about perfecting your article. And there is one tool which I combined with Grammarly, which is Word AI Tuner. Now what happens? Sometimes I'm writing an article, and let us say I'm working on an XYZ article, and I search over Google, I get 20 different results. Right now what I want is that I want to take out the best content from each and every article, and I note everything down on Grammarly. Now this is all unedited thing, and I did not correct even a single mistake on Grammarly. When I am reiterating that content, and when I am creating a story or building on a story to write an article, I might not be able to reiterate each and everything in the perfect manner. And now what comes in handy is Word AI Tuner. So what it does is that it is just like Grammarly. You can install it over Firefox or Google Chrome or Safari extension, and under Grammarly you just hit you just select the text which you want to reiterate, you just hit Ctrl+T, and boom, you are able to rewrite the entire sentence in different ways, which helps you with a number of things like preventing plagiarism. You have a better written content which is done by AI, which is more intelligent than most of us, right? And you get a better grasp over English as well. Maybe you're not able to reiterate it and everything in your own words, and Word AI Tuner, it polishes you, it helps you to create the content in a different way, which you might not be thinking, but because now you have everything in front of you, you start to thinking that way. I think it gives you 20 rewrites a day, but because I have been blogging since so long, I do not use 20 rewrites a day. For me, if I'm writing 2 articles, it might be 10 rewrites a day. But yeah, that is all because now Grammarly and Word AI Tuner has worked together with me to polish my English in a way that I do not need Ctrl+T on each and every line of word which I want to reiterate, right? So this is another tool which I think you should really keep in mind. Another tool which I use is some kind of JPEG or PNG compression. Now Remember one thing: whenever you're creating a new blog, try that you have your own original images, but do not make it any image. Make that image related to your article in some way, and try to write the alt text in your images as well. Now, alt text is something that helps Google to determine that what does that particular image is identified with. What I do is that I go to another tool, so that this is basically the fourth tool that I combine with this image compression stuff, right? So after compressing all those images, I rename those images, and when I rename them, I use Xsuper tools. I always have it in my bookmark, and it is a free tool. It allows me to reiterate the AI, actually the titles with AI. So let us say I'm working on XYZ article, and there are 20 different articles which are basically the same. The one which has the particular keyword that I'm trying to rank my website or that particular article with, I put that a similar the title from any blog, and I put it under AI tuner, which is by Xsuper tools this time, and it helps me to reiterate the title in different ways. Now what I can do is that either use all those different reiterations in 20 images that I have, or I just use one of them and I reiterate that in my own words and I put it into those images. Make sure that you include the low density keyword or high density keyword which you are trying to rank your article with in the alt text of your image, which is super duper important. So lower the size of the image, all the alt text in there, all the low density keywords in there if you're starting a new website, of course, and then boom, you have a better article with all those information that was required by Google to rank it. Another thing, so one thing which I recently started to do in my website is that to put table of contents. Now there may be a lot of plugins available on WordPress for table of contents, so you can basically refer to any one of them, or even if you can use the inbuilt one that comes with WordPress, that is fine too. But do include all those table of contents in your website and make sure the headings are correct, the H1s, the paragraphs, then H2s, and so on. So table of contents is something which will really help you to excel in your blogs in the year 2023. One question that a lot of people ask me is that you are into technology blogs, and because I just started a new blog a few months back, people ask me, it's very difficult to rank a technology blog. How do you do that? Now I use websites like SEMrush or Ubersuggest and Ahrefs, and I try to calculate over what is the best low density keyword that I can publish an article with. I know it's a new website and it is very difficult to rank, but if it has been ranked for a low density keyword, it will really help you excel your website in that particular niche. Now another tool which I combined with this one is Rank Math tool. Whenever I publish a website, I use a low density keyword, but I do not know that, hey, does this keyword actually work? So what Rank Math does is that it tells me that a new keyword has been ranked in your website after 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, or even after a week. Now might be I try to rank that article for RAM versus SSD as the potential keyword on Rank Math, but it got ranked after some another thing like faster the RAM, right? So now I know that this is the particular keyword that my website is ranked on, and this is because of Rank Math. I can improve on that the same article. I can use the same keyword. I can search on over online what all are the articles that are ranked with the same keyword. And now what I have is that 10 different websites ranked on that particular keywords, but I know that their website lacks in some content, or all those 10 blogs that I see on the first page of Google, they can be mixed and matched and come into one single blog, which I already have, by the way. I just need to improve that blog. Now I can copy all the content which I really need. I can reiterate with WordPress, Word AI Tuner, actually Grammarly and Word AI Tuner, and boom, I have a perfect blog which can be ranked on number 1 of Google page, which is a fantastic thing, right? So A lot of things that I really want to share, the don'ts while creating a blog is that avoid plagiarism, avoid skipping all texts on your images, avoid I would say using images which are higher in size. Make sure the images are compressed really well, and make sure you use good grammar, you use long articles, you try to crunch in more content in your website. And by the way, if you are writing articles about a particular niche, I think you know the best about it, and that is the only reason that you want to write about that particular blog. And you know that you can do it. I know you can do it, because if you're watching this video, I know that you are up for something really good. So that was all that I wanted to talk about in this video. My name is Anshul. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.